Welcome to our Prince of Persia, the Lost Crowns breakdown when it comes to the Athra Surge. We're going to call him Surge from now on. If you don't know what a Surge is, I'm going to show it to you. You might get a little bit excited. You start off with something like this. I'm going to showcase right now. Whoops, wrong button. And there we go. It is amazing, right? Just one shot at that guy. And I have this on normal right now to showcase this. But yeah, so that's the setting. It's pretty amazing if you ask me. Now, there's plenty of them, and I'm going to get into some of them here. So we're going to spoil a bit of the actual abilities, but this isn't really too much spoiler filled. It's story based or anything like that. Just look at the actual animations, see what you're going to get. You'll start off with the first one. You've probably seen this throughout all of the trailers for some of them. So very cool stuff and just awesome. And then there's something like this where you're spinning around, does a lot of damage, spectacular stuff. Personally, I love all of these for different situations, some boss fights that might do certain things, and so on and so on. And we're gonna get into each of them in a second here, but I just wanted to talk about how you can make them fit into your play style specifically. Okay, depending on how you play. For example, this is more for the tanky player. It's a heal. You put it onto the floor. You have to be in it. So if you're gonna just stand still, parry a lot, try and tank hits and have a lot of health, this would be the way to go. Because then you can just continuously attack someone while you're standing there, and do some work. And personally, I like that. That's a good play style if that's how you feel. Now, there's other people who does arrows, and I actually started using the arrows later on in the game. I upgraded them. I started getting more arrows and putting fire on them and all this cool stuff. And so having a little more with an arrow focused long range can be fun too, but it also depends on your playstyle. I'll say switch around and get loose. There's some really great stuff in this game. So get to it, get to it. And now I'm going to demonstrate one of the biggest, hardest hitting ones, which this guy's, poor guy, he's got to go through taking all this damage. And I'm going to showcase it, but the main topic here is that you can actually upgrade the amount of damage these things do by using amulets that help boost it. Okay, there's plenty of good amulets in here that are going to help you play well, right? But then there's some that are directly like this one right here, the Wrath. You're going to equip this, and then you're going to upgrade it as well. When you do that, you're going to do way more damage. You're going to be able to dominate and control the game. So make sure you use all of it. And so let's go ahead and take this guy out real quickly. Oops, sorry about that, buddy. So I am going to use one of the ultimates. This is kind of exaggerated for a little guy like this. I just want to show you the animation because it's amazing. There's plenty of them. I'm going to show you a bunch of them right now. I'm replaying the game here, so this is a whole different run than my finished run. As you can see, there's going to be a bunch of them. I'm going to just go into them. Let you think about what you would use. We showed the first half. We showed most of them. And there's things like this one right here. This one right here, to me, is super fun. There's a boss specifically that moves so fast in the game. Having this is what helped me beat him. And was exciting. Super fun way to play. You just saw the one that I blasted with the ability, but you can get all these just by playing the story. You'll end up unlocking them. So this is story focused, and that's why I gave you the spoiler in the beginning. And that one's insane, guys. Insane. But yeah, so that's the generalization that I would think you guys should think about when you're playing this game. What are you going to do with these surges? Which one do you love best? And how are you going to use them? Be me right now. Love this character, but you have to earn them. And one of those settings, by the way, that I wanted to talk about, I tweaked this just now a couple minutes ago. There's a setting right here. Athra will not be depleted. Okay, turned it off completely. And then Athra gain, very high. Athra loss, very low. I said, you know what? I already beat the game. I got nothing to prove right now. And you could do that from the start of the game if you felt like it. Okay. Giving you the best possible tips or tricks. But yeah, this is what I have here. Like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to enjoy myself. I already beat the game. So, but the settings video I have on another one, but I just wanted to talk about that in here because it does matter on your playstyle. If you're going to focus on Athra, and I think I'm saying it wrong, but if you're going to focus on these surges and you want them to be your main way to play, you want to be able to put on the amulet and then also the settings. And then when you get in here, start realizing you can only use up whichever one you level up. So there's 3 levels. If I get 1 full gauge by doing attacks to the enemy, I can use any of these 4. If I have 2, I'll get these 3 or these right there. So it depends on the actual amount you have. I see I have 0 on the bottom right. So now I'm going to try and level up a little bit. See, I got 1 now. And I can use it on this guy if I really wanted to, which I'm going to. But I can only use the one that has 1 on it. Because the other ones cost 3. So just being able to utilize what you have when you have it. That's pretty much the breakdown when it comes to the Surge. They're very amazing, and you can literally use them as a specific playstyle and then upgrade them and make them stronger in different ways. But the main way right here is the Wrath. Upgrade that. And I already talked about where to upgrade and what to do. It should be right over here. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. But right here and here, you go in here, you're going to be able to upgrade all of the amulets. And you can use my farming video, which I definitely recommend. You go in here, you can start upgrading any single one of these. For example, if I wanted to do that, have Surge powered up, I can do this, upgrade it to the max, and we'll be good to go. All right, enjoy. We'll see you on the next one. Go ahead and watch some more videos breaking that down on how to farm, and so that you can level up and continue to enjoy the game. See you on the next one.